Okay, we on live.
God. All right, Shalom. It's Great Millstone, New Orleans, coming back at you with another live lesson. But before we get started, we want to give all praises, glory, infinite honors unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Hamashiach. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught the truth and rule well. And peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. Lord willing, this lesson be edifying and exhorting. All right, to you, Akim out there that's pushing his word, being diligent and sincere, because as the Apostle Hall has deemed this year the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, all right, we just hope that the Lord will continue to keep a hedge and protect us in the times to come, seeing that we're going to be in the midst of these things, all right, being in the midst of these calamities, all right, being in the midst of, all of the last day, the end time prophecies, man. All right. We just hope that the Lord will keep a hedge protected about us. All right. Now, you can start me off with that, Raya.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Right. It says the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right. He's talking about the elect, man. All right. The hopefully elect right now. All right. Who ought to be the elect. You know, we know that there's going to be a remnant. Uh, Kalaya or Kabal, y'all could give me Romans 11 real quick, because Salaki, you could get Isaiah 1 and 9, because we know that there's a remnant that's going to be saved from this coming destruction. All right. Nuclear missiles hitting this place. All right. Dead, famine, bloodshed. You know, we know that the Lord is going to keep a certain amount of men. All right. You can read that out, that Isaiah.
You got it, bro.
I got it. Is Isaiah 1 verse 9. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Right. It says a very small remnant. All right. When you go into that word remnant, it's like a remainder. All right. A very small number, and we know the 144,000, the one third. All right. It's a smaller number compared to the two thirds, you see. But those are the ones that the Lord is going to protect, save, all right, and deliver from this, from, what we know as America. All right. Now, you could get the Daniels by
Uh, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. It says, "And at that time shall Michael Allah stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people."
all right. And you got Michael the archangel, all right, because as I went into, we're gonna be in the midst of Jacob's trouble, all right, where the Lord is gonna send down Michael the archangel, all right, to stand up for the children of thy people, all right, to keep a hedge to protect them, all right, that remnant as we brought out in Isaiah the first chapter. Go ahead.
For the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Right. And it says, at that time shall thy people be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. You see? And so, as they say, it's a time like never before. Or is Jacob's trouble. All right. Well, we know that two thirds going to be cut off and be slaughtered on this side. But we know also that there's a remnant, all right, according to the election of grace, man. All right, that's going to be delivered. All right, that's going to be found written in the book of life. You see? If y'all brothers got precepts, y'all can bring them out. I'm
I
going to get
got one.
that Job next. I'm wide. You got it, Raya.
God, this is Zechariah chapter 13. I'm going to read verses 8 to 9. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will
Right.
bring the
If I could speak on that, it said a third shall be left therein. All right, after a while, the 2/3 is being cut off and being put down. All right, the third is being left therein. Go ahead.
God. Verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power.
Right. You want to speak on it, bro?
Hey, just the precepts you've been going into. Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. That remnant being left, and Michael the archangel standing up, for that remnant. And as it says here, the third part's going to be brought through the fire and tried and refined, and they shall call on the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So that elect number is doing everything that the elect would be doing, not mixing the doctrine with any leaven, following after the ways of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai and calling upon that name. Hence, why they're going to be at that elect number and be saved from these calamities of Jacob's trouble, which quickly coming upon us.
Right. Right. And I just looked at that word refine in the Strongs. It says to test, and 2/3 gonna be faced with the test. All right. We all gonna be faced with the test. All right. But it's all about those who pass the test. All right. At the end of the day. All right. Yeah, we got the open book. We got a study guide right now. All right. But hey, it's gonna come a time to when the book's gonna close. All right. It's gonna be a famine of the word, and then the Lord gonna discern and try men's hearts to see who's really with this thing. All right. To see if you are truly a servant of the Lord, man. All right. These things are coming. The test is coming. All right. The Lord is getting ready to refine his precious elect right before, you know, uh these people eyes, man. All right.
And if I
Now,
could say,
yep.
talking about the refining of the gold and the silver and the fire, was it also say the works that are of gold and silver shall be tried in the fire and purified, but the works of tin and wood and hay are going to be burned up. When that trying process, that fire of Jacob's trouble comes, you're going to know who are the elect. Hey, then shall it be known who are my chosen, and you're going to know who these fakers are out here. That pyrite, that fake gold.
Kind. You could grab that Raya that you just quoted, that second Ezra 16 and 70.
Con, I got you.
You could
This
start right there, but you could bring that out. I'm wide first. The Job.
God. This is Job chapter 1. I'm going to start at 8. It says, and Yahweh said unto Satan, as thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth the Most High and escheweth evil. So this represents a righteous man of the Lord. Job represents all of us. It says, then Satan answered Yahweh and said, doth Job fear the Most High for naught? Has not thou made a hedge about him and about his
Right.
house?
And if I could speak on that, Satan answered and said, the Job fear, the Most High for not. He asked the Lord, has thou not made a hedge about him? All right. You could grab that word hedge real quick.
Kind of. This is I got it.
I got one too.
Kind.
I got it in the Hebrew and the etymology. The
Okay.
Hebrew word is shawak, which is hedge or fence up about, to fence up, to hedge. And it says here in the etymology, hedge, late 14th century, to make a hedge, also to surround with a barricade or palisade.
Right. Yeah. So when you surround something, all right, or you make a hedge about something, it's so that what? Nothing can damage it. All right. Nothing can destroy it, man. All right. And this was Satan asked the Lord, he said, hast thou not made a hedge about him? All right. Meaning, Lord, I know you got protection around Job. All right. So just give me the permission to go and sift him to see, if he really about this thing, man. All right. You got your precept, Elder.
Let me see. I want to just kind of go with it, but this, it's on point. It's First Timothy chapter 4 verse 9. It says, "This is a faithful saying, and worthy of all acceptance. For therefore we both labor and suffer a reproach, because we trust in the living power who is the Savior of all men, especially of those that believe. These things command and teach. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity, and in spirit, and in faith, and in what it is,
Purity.
purity. It said, excuse me. It says, till I come, give attentive to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee. All right, which was given thee by prophecy with the laying on of hands of the
Presbytery.
yes, presbyteries. Meditate unto these things. Give thyself holy. What it is? It's
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
holy
that's it.
to
holy to them that thou uh profiting may appear to all. And this the point. This the real point. It says, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee.
Okay. And like the other said, that was the point. That take heed to thyself and to the doctrine, man. All right, because we know that in order to obtain salvation and be saved, you got to be preaching the correct doctrine, man. All right, the 100% truth that's in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It says, "For in doing this, thou shalt save both thyself and them that hear thee." All right, so the prophets, the teachers, and the believers, man. You see. Now, you could finish that Job about Amwad.
I got one to back you too. It's
Con.
back in Job 1 and 10. It says, has not thou made an hedge about him and about his house and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land.
Right. And see, the Lord blessed Job, and he kept the hedge around him with everything that he had, everything that he owned. All right. Which you could liken that to these times, our families, or our children. The Lord keeps a hedge of protection around them daily, man. All right. Anytime you leave out of the house in the morning, all right, you come back and your family, all right, still in one piece, y'all return to your home, you know, uh, and you thank the Lord for that, all right, because especially in the times that we're coming into, you know, because things are progressively going to continue to get worse and worse and worse. All right. Now, you got your precept out.
This Psalms chapter 34, and this is the hedge. It
Yeah.
says, the point is in 7. I'm going to start at 4. I sought Yahweh, and he heard me and delivered me from all my fears. They looked unto him and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried, and Yahweh heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. And this is the point right here. The angel of Yahweh encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them.
You can speak on it, bro.
Yeah, so this word encampeth, it's the same. It's not the same Hebrew word, but it's the same meaning. It basically means to surround or create a barricade. The angels actually create a force field around us, man. It happens every week at camp. You can see it. You have these people that want to do harm to us physically. They wish ill on us, but there's a spiritual hedge around us that can't be broken, and that's going to happen. It's going to magnify in Jacob's trouble. You got it up.
You could get that second address, Raya, and then I got your precept, Kaya.
This is Second Ezra chapter 16. I'm gonna start at 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh, Jacob's trouble. Alas, that day is great. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh.
Right. If I could speak on that, it said a great insurrection. When you go into the word insurrection, it means like a rising up against authority. All right. But it says upon those that fear the Lord. So you're going to have people that's going to be rising up against those that fear the Lord. All right. The prophets, the teachers, and the believers, man. You see, it says they should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. All right. And that's plain. You go ahead.
Verse 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods, and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known, who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire.
Right. So after the madmen sparing none, all right, spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, wasting away and taking away their goods, casting them out of their houses, the Lord said, then shall it be known that they are my chosen. You see? Because why? He's going to lift up that standard, all right, that hedge of protection, all right, he's going to magnify it and make it known that, hey, you can't touch these people right here, you know? He's going to make that hedge known, you know? You got it, bro.
I'm a, just one more verse, 74. But hey, I shall bring them through the fire. That third part, through the fire, as silver is refined. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith Yahweh, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
And that's plain. As it says in Daniel 12, Jeremiah 30, all right? You see, trouble is on the brink, is on the horizon, but the Lord still, he has that remnant, all right, those who he's going to make known, all right, who he's going to deliver. You see? Now you got it, Kaya.
You on mute. Oh,
Yeah,
you froze. Yeah,
You muted.
This Acts,
Thank you.
Salak, yeah, I was muted. This Acts 14 and 22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of our power.
Kaya, you want to say something on it?
Yeah, which, like the brother been saying, which when you go to that Jeremiah 30, all right, and 11, it says, for I am with thee to save, said Yahweh, to save thee, which the reason why the Lord is with us to save us, because we got to endure that tribulation, that fire and that water, which have rised over our head, man. But the thing is the ultimate test is for us to be tried. All right. So he's confirming the souls. A confirmation is what? Making sure or making full. It says, for I am with thee, said Yahweh, to save thee. Though I make a full end of all the nations where I've scattered thee, yet will I not make a full end of thee, because he's gonna be getting rid of these people around us, man. All right. It says the elect shall scarcely make it. That means what? There's gonna be trouble on every side. David said there was trouble on every side, even got to a point to where he was scared. But the Lord delivered them. He turned the skies black. All right. He thundered, sent the thunderbolts. All right. But David was in what? Great distress is the point. All right. It says, but I will correct thee in measure, and I will not leave thee altogether unpunished. You got it, bro.
Kaya. And if I could make a point with that, as we see, things start to increase, all right, on the left hand side, the Lord is going to increase things on the right hand side. All right, He going to, perform miracles for brothers, man. All right, situations that it seem as if they can't get out of. Man, the Lord gonna make a way, man. All right, you got it.
Hey, the reason the standard got to be lifted, because it's gonna be a problem. Like it's gonna be a hazard. Hey,
Yeah,
don't the Lord saying acts that men have hazarded their lives? In order to have hazard your life, you have to put it in great danger, man. Paul said, "What mean ye to weep? For I'm not ready to just go to Jerusalem for the be persecuted of the Lord, but I'm also ready to die." All right, so it's gonna get to a point to where we're gonna have to put our lives on the line, man. All right,
yeah.
you got it, bro.
You want to say something, Kalaya?
Yeah, I had a quick precept because you went into the magnificent things that the Lord gonna do to deliver us. All right, this the song of the three holy children, and verse 20, it reads, deliver us also according to thy marvelous works and give glory to thy name. And that's really the point, because it, just like the brother mentioned, man, the Lord gonna be delivering, his men in all kind of miraculous ways, and it's just gonna give glory to his name even furthermore. You know, we could sit up here and talk all night about the different things that we might think can happen, but the Lord gonna even trump our thoughts, you see? And when we really see it, men gonna marvel. You got it, huh?
Okay.
I want to say this too. I want to say something because we ain't just talking about some make believe Disney character. All right, we talking about the guy or the men. All right, first and foremost, the Most High that created the heavens and the earth, and created the man that you know called Yahweh Shai. Right, so that they will not disappoint, man. All right, we ain't talking about Caesar Borgia. We ain't talking about these other gods and deities. We talking about a supreme power, a real power. All right, a man that caused certain events to happen in the world that shook and shifted the world as we know it into different directions, man. Even the whooping of his own people, man, and his own son. So how much more the taking down of these nations, man? This is nothing. It's nothing to rise up a man from the ashes, from the mud, and to make us, uh, you know, the top tier nation. It is nothing. And how much more saving us, man? In the times of trouble, is nothing. He did it every single time. When you read the scriptures from the Old Testament, all right, those different stories, he came through every time. Even in his anger, he's still gonna come through, man. Well, you got it out.
Nigga, I want to back the elder.
Yeah, me too.
I got one too.
Hey, Kalai, you can give me Sirach 2 and 10. Y'all brothers got it.
I'm already here, brother.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, this the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 10, and it reads, "Look at the generations of old and see, did any ever trust in the Lord and was confounded?" That's a question mark. Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Question mark.
Good.
Yeah, and the answer is no, man. All right. Did anybody ever abide in the Lord's fear and be forsaken? No. When you read Hebrews, the 11th chapter, it tell you all the examples of by faith, how these men were saved, all right, how these men were delivered, which is why it says in Romans 15 and 4, the things that were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and faith might have hope, man. And yeah, we have hope that, we are back and we are those men, you see, that we be delivered, once again, as the Lord has done for Israel in the past. All right, those generations of old. You got it, I'm wide.
There's more.
Con.
Or that you just wanted that point?
Yeah, I just wanted that point.
Con.
Yeah, this just to back the elder real quick. This is Sirach chapter 11, verse 21. It says, "Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in Yahweh and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of Yahweh on the sudden to make a poor man rich."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's nothing in the sight of the Lord. And it specifically says, "Marvel not at the works of sinners," because our people, the reason they worship Edomites and worship these nigga celebrities that sell out is because they actually believe that Esau has the power to make you rich. And so since they worship money, it's like, okay, well, let me follow this. But they don't actually see that the Lord has the power to make the so-called bum camps, the people that you see on the highways and hedges, he's going to make us rich overnight, man, which we're spiritually rich right now. He gave us the scriptures, the wisdom, which is beyond anything that the Rothschilds have. So how much more to make that manifest physically when the time comes?
Yeah, I got a precept to back up, everything you just said.
Okay.
Hey, the Most High can manifest and take away riches, and what? The Most High can manifest strength and take it away, which is exactly what's about to happen. All these so-called mighty men and high people in society, and it says they're going to cry like women. But what? The elect, they're going to stand firm because they're going to have that spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai on them.
Yeah, I can bring these two out real fast.
You got
This is Mark. This is Mark. This is Mark chapter 10, verse 27. It says, "And Yahweh Shai looking upon them said, with men it is impossible, but not with the Most High. For with the Most High all things are possible, man." All right, and he later on goes up, and you go up to Mark 9, I believe 9 and 23. It says, "Yahweh Shai said unto them, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth." You just got to believe, all right? And Yahweh Shai, the miracles and the things that you know, man. We read the scriptures, man. We done seen Hey man, I'm gonna say this, man. Personally, on a personal note, the Lord has showed us things, man. All right. First and foremost, the chariots. All right. The men of the Lord, like I say, me personally, for about going back a couple of years, I thought I was the only one that's seeing 144 every goddamn way, man. Those are signs and those are signs and tokens of the Lord that He's with us, man. He's with His men. All right. And many other things the Lord has showed us over the years that He's real. He's gonna come in the situation the Lord that came through, man. All right? From the smallest thing, hey man, you didn't got caught down bad, about to get a ticket. You just step there and you pray to the Most High, man. Change this nigga thoughts, man. This goddamn Edomite thoughts, man. I don't know how. I really want to give you a ticket, but I'm just gonna let you go. All right? And you pray to the Lord from there, man. But go ahead, Salaki. Go ahead, Ryan.
Hey, on believing and having faith, what you just said. If you remember in the Matrix, when Neo went to the Oracle the first time, she told him he wasn't the one. But what? That didn't deter him from, going to save Morpheus. And then when they started seeing him use the spiritual powers, they're asking, what's going on? And Morpheus said he's starting to believe.
Yeah.
He was the one all along. Like you just can't let these demons or these naysayers plague you from the truth of the scriptures, the truth of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. But
right,
this is.
I got one after.
No, I was agreeing with you. That's right, brother.
Okay. But this is Psalms 33. I'm gonna start at 16. There is no king saved by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. An horse is a vain thing for safety. Neither shall he deliver any by his great strength. Behold, the eye of Yahweh is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine.
If you could read the next verse,
Kind. Verse 20. Our soul waiteth for Yahweh. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name.
Right. And those that believe, man, they're going to trust in the Lord. All right. Put all of their confidence, their faith in the Lord, man. All right. And we can't really stress this, enough, to you. All right. When Jake say, oh, you think you crazy, man, being faith-based, all right, Israelites, yeah, you got to have faith, man. All right. Because we don't physically see the Lord himself. All right. We don't physically see, other things. All right. But we know that through the spirit, that's why I say, man, I just lost it in my mind. But, that's why the scriptures say, blessed is, man, I just completely lost that. No. It's in 2 Corinthians.
It's impossible.
For the things that are not seen. Yeah, if everybody could, huh?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but yeah, I just completely lost my train of thought. But it's our soul waited for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. All right, to keep us alive during the famines. All right, if a brother could grab the Psalms 91. I know you say you have one, right, Kabar and Bayan?
Yeah, I've been
Oh, you got it, Kaya. You did have it. You did have one. Salaki.
Yeah.
Kabar, y'all could get y'all. I got one. Go ahead. I'm gonna get it out there. I'm probably been waiting on it.
I was gonna start at 9 or at 8. Where you want it? Top one, that's gonna be a lot.
You muted.
You can start at one out.
Oh, start at the top. All right. Let's get it out the way. This is
told you that.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Psalms 91.
Let me bring this one out then. Jay got to read the whole chapter. That's the whole chapter. This Psalm 71 and 17. I'm gonna read down I think 20. It says, "O power, thou hast taught me from my youth, and here too have I declared thy wonderful works. Now also, when I am old and gray-headed, O power, O Yahweh, forsake me not, until I have shewed thee strength, shewed thy strength until this generation, and thy power to everyone that is to come. Which I think it was Kalia, one of them brothers brought out it's somewhat about the generation. It says, thy righteousness also, O Yahweh, is very high, who has done great things. O power, who is like unto thee. This the point. You got it right here, Kushab. Thou which has shewed me great and sore troubles shall quicken me again. It shall bring me up again from the depths of the earth.
Where you at? You can read
Psalm
it, that last
71
verse
and
again.
20. I'm going to
Baba
read it
Gashar.
again. It says, thou which has showed me great and sore troubles shall quicken me again and shall bring me up again from the depths of the earth. Man, David was
Right.
getting busy.
Yeah, bring you up again and again. After he showed him the great and sore troubles, it says, thou shalt quicken me again and bring me up again. You see? Time and time again, man. Counting on the Lord. You got it.
Thou shalt increase my greatness and comfort me on every side.
Come on, man. You can't make this up. Comfort me on
Come
every
on.
side. Meaning, in these times of trouble, the Lord is gonna be the one. He gonna have our spirits calm, cool, and collected, man. He gonna be the one that's comforting us. All right, through the Rakak with us, man. You see,
What?
you got it, Kalaya.
Yeah, I
Yes,
just
brother.
want to say something. I know the brothers got a precept, but you made a point. You said the Lord gonna comfort us in those days, man. And when you read certain scriptures that tell you, the prophets, the men of the Lord, they gonna laugh at others' calamity. In the midst of what's to come, a time like no other, some sort of comfort has to be there. You see, an average person not gonna laugh unless they, a psycho or something. But hey, a certain level of comfort gonna have to be there for us to be like, damn. Remember you was talking shit? Now look at you. I just wanted to make that point, man. So that's evidence that we will have, Lord willing, us on this screen, we gonna have that, hedge of protection, man, that comfort. You got that.
Mm. Yeah, because those men, their fate gonna be built up. Like they say, you play the game. All right, you have a 99 overall. Our fate gonna be on 99. You know. You want to say something, Kaya?
Yeah, Baruch shot, brother. It do not yet appear where we gonna be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause right now, it don't look like we gonna be much of nothing. It just look like we just waving hands and reading words out of book, man. All right. It do not yet appear where we gonna be, but it says, he shall quicken me again and shall bring me up from the depths of the earth. Because the rich sitting in a low place, he gonna take us up from the dunghill. We're in the depths of the earth. What Jake gonna do when he see a brother throw a car down the street, man? All right, like this, we got faith. We believe this, man. Men
Yeah,
gonna be walking through fire, and throwing fire out their hands. Like, yes, man. We believe it's gonna happen. It have happened before. We gonna see it happen again, man. You got it, bro.
yeah.
Because I'm gonna
Even
say,
with Salaki, you got
this
it, Elder.
because these scriptures haven't been broken down in depth like this until now. All right,
It's
you
such a
people
way.
that's in the church, you people that's in these churches and certain things like that, they haven't been broken down you this way. The men, hey man, them guys, Moses, all right, and those men back then, David, all right, those dudes had spiritual powers back then, man, in a sense.
Yes.
All right, they was doing out of this world things back then. All right. And see now this world, especially on this side of the Western Hemisphere, you people don't have faith, man. You don't know faith if it ran over your ass, man. All
Mm.
right. So just because we break the scriptures down in depth and we go, I mean, we go deeper and deep. All right. When it comes to breaking this down in depth through words, all right, through faith, all right, and just ultimately being spiritual, because you can't see it don't knock our faith, man. It don't knock what we believe in. It don't knock what the prophecies say and what's going to happen, what had happened. Right? These men in the Bible have spiritual powers, man. And the men that you see on these highways and byways, at some point, sometime, they're gonna have the capabilities of having spiritual powers again, man. Right?
Yep.
Like the scripture says, having that lifting up a standard is gonna come. Having the ability to disappear, to escape, to fly. Right? The scripture tell you what that is. What that is, Zephaniah or Zechariah. That the weakest man amongst us is going to be as David. The strongest man amongst us in that day shall be as the Most High Himself, man. All right, you do that. You do the calculate that up in your head, man. All right. And ultimately, what this brother going into, that ultimate hedge, ultimate protection is going to be there too through Yahweh Shai, through the ability to have the capabilities of having spiritual powers, man. Right? Because like the brother, I think I'm why I said it earlier. Every time we go on the highways and byways to do a video, we do things behind the scenes with brother spiritual. We're cashing in, all right, a spiritual bank account, man, a spiritual 401k in the heavens, in the kingdom. Okay, that's what our time and energy, blood, sweat, and tears going to. This truth, man. All right, go ahead.
Hi, I got a quick one real fast. This is Matthew 6:19 to back up what you were saying. It's one of my favorite precepts. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. And like you was going into, these lessons, all right, the reading, the studying, everything that we do, that's adding money to our spiritual accounts. All right. And the time gonna come to where, we're gonna be able to take money out of those spiritual accounts, all right, which the Lord gonna, make a way. And that's gonna be why, because we have made an investment into this truth. All right, made an investment into the Lord. You got it.
And I want to say this, like we said it in past videos. All right, the kingdom of heaven right now is like a low level stock that you can buy for pennies on the dollar. All right, what the men of the Lord and the elect have done has bought into that stock, dirt cheap right now. All right, but when Yahweh Shai builds up the kingdom of heaven, guess what? That same stock that we can put for dirt cheap gonna hit, man, and we believe it's gonna hit. All right, and I got a scripture to back, a scripture to go into what we talking about. One of my favorite too, man, and on this particular topic. All right, let me see. Well, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna get to the point. This Romans 11:33. It says, "Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High, how unsearchable in His judgments and His ways past finding out." You got it out.
All right, it's talking about the riches, in the kingdom of heaven, man. It says the riches of both the wisdom and the knowledge of the Most High, how
Mhm.
unsearchable are His judgments and His ways are past finding out. The wisdom and knowledge, as it said in Isaiah 33, as wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time. Well, that's gonna come from that spiritual bank account, man. You know. But
And
y'all
strength of
brothers got it.
salvation.
Kind
Also,
and
and
strength of salvation.
strength of salvation and the rest of that precept, man.
God.
Hey,
Kind.
because like you said, what you gathered up, hey, that's what you're gonna have in the end. And I'm gonna say this too, and also as you do right unto your brothers, that's a treasure too. Because in
That's
that
right.
day, that brother that you probably didn't do right to, what if he gets spiritual powers and he's around you and you ain't got it? Jay gotta think, man. Think. Hey, if that's why we do right to every brother, man. You never know. You got it, y'all got it.
Even that's a hedge. You hedging your bets.
There
Kind.
you go. There you
But
go.
this Corinthians, you had quoted this earlier, like it had escaped you, but this is a spirit because it backs up what the elder was saying. This 2 Corinthians 4, I'm gonna start at 17. It says, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal." I just want to say, like, the hedge that's around us is not seen, especially if you carnal. If you carnally minded, you can't see angels encamping us. All right, if you carnal, you can't look at brothers and see the future rules of the earth. But we see these things because we spiritual. It says the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. And what's not seen to these people? The kingdom of heaven, seeing us ruling on thrones, seeing us, like the brother said, throwing cars down the street. We can see these things. When you read the scriptures, when you read how Zephaniah said we're going to be as the house of as the house of David, all right, a feeble brother is going to have spiritual power. He's going to be able to run and leap and do these things. When we read the scriptures, we can see them. These people can't see these things. It's not given unto them. You got it, Doc.
Okay.
Hey, I got something for him right quick, Doc.
You got it.
This 2 Kings 6:15, it says, and when a servant of the man of God was risen and gone forth, behold, and the host compassed the city about with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. And Elisha prayed and said, Yahweh, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And Yahweh opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha.
Okay. And that's the angels encamping around those that fear the Lord, man. All right. As this, which was, I believe that was his servant, right? Elisha,
Done.
that was his servant.
Mhm.
And so he couldn't see, that, man, they had angels, all right, chariots, everything surrounding them, keeping a hedge about them. He couldn't see that. So Elisha prayed to the Lord and said, Lord, open his eyes so he could see, that his faith may be lifted and boosted. And so he saw, Jake get the big eyes, like, wow, like this is really what the Lord is keeping protected around us. Well, how much more in these times, all right, when things get bad?
I'm gonna say
The
You
this.
see
Lord
something?
show us things. You want to say something,
Hmm.
Yaga? Now you got it.
Because I'm gonna say this. Everybody knows. Like I think I'm why one of you brothers read it earlier about how the angels camping about the righteous, man. So when we at camp, angels are around, all right, protecting brothers, causing things that in this natural world people will want to do. The angels change their mind so they don't do nothing to us, man. Every brother has an angel that follows them and protects them, man. Right? And like I always bring out, the Lord got to be with us, man, because if it was just for naturally letting things go about, man, we'd have been consumed. Just like I say, just putting a damn phone in your head, AirPods in your head, and all that radiation, man, we'd have been up out of here if it wasn't for the Lord, man. But it's the Lord protecting His men. All right, the foods that we eat, it don't do us what these people what it does to these people, man. Brothers pray over the food and different things like that, but hey, the Lord's with us. We believe that, man. Okay, we truly believe that. Go ahead, Doc.
Got it, Kaya.
Yeah, they just like the brother said, those things of old, or those men that were saying those things, are the elect men. And you best to believe we could see that. And we, like the elder said, we see things now, man. All right, brothers don't get into depth with everything, and we don't mention everything that we actually say and see on these videos we do in epistles, man. All right, it be things brothers have visions and dreams that don't come about. All right, which are all spiritual tokens of the Lord showing, like, look, I'm with y'all. All right, brother, to see 144, man, that's neither here nor there, brother. But trust me, the spiritual signs and tokens is around the men of the Lord, and we see them, man. You got it, bro.
And some things
Yeah,
we keep
and
ourselves too with the Lord. Just having a relationship with Him. You don't have to. Everything don't have to be known. All right,
Yep.
even to the world, like certain things that brothers, all right, know, keep to ourselves. Certain doctrines, when I say doctrines, certain breakdowns, we know we just don't even bring it out because it's not for the world. It's only for the Lord's only revealed that to the servants of prophets, man. All right, and it's cool. It's cool. We already understand this is an exclusive club, so exclusive information has to be said and given. All right,
Yep.
exclusive signs and wonders that the Lord reveals to His men. Only we can see. It's another one. If I'm not mistaken, like it's case in point. Like like the one his brother just read. We might see a chariot and our cousin that's on the side of us in the same car. What? I can't see it. What is that? It's right in his face. You know? But the Lord do things like that, man. It's only for the spiritual, only for the elect to see, only for the elect to understand and hear. All right? Our parents, our cousins, your favorite cousin, the Lord just ain't dealing with them in that way, man. And one thing you're gonna find out in this truth, as you continue on this journey, everybody's not spiritual. The world is not spiritual, man. As they say it is. That grand rising queen, she ain't spiritual. All right? the nigga up there that's with her burning incense and shit. Nigga got this one cat. He got a crown, a crown of copper on his head, all around his eye. All in it. That nigga's not spiritual. Man, people crazy, man. That's truly crazy. Okay, but go ahead, bro. That's on a whole nother note and some whole other stuff, man. Go ahead, brother. I just had to say that because the guy popped up in my head. Okay? Go ahead.
But I wanted to make a point of what you said. You know, like your favorite cousin not gonna get it, your auntie, your mom, or your daddy. All right, only the ones who gonna get it are the ones who gonna get salvation. It's an exclusive club for the truth, or it's an exclusive club for salvation, man. All right, to be in the hedge or protected by the Lord. Well, you got to be exclusive for that too. You see, but Bayan, I know you was reading that Psalms 91 and whatever precepts y'all brothers got, y'all can bring them out.
You want the Psalms right now?
Yeah, kind of.
This is Psalms 91 and 1. It says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty."
So if you dwelling in the secret place of the Most High, that means you dwelling in the exclusive club. You see, there's only one place to dwell. If you in the secret place, you got to be exclusive, man. All right, which we know that the elect, all right, gonna are in the exclusive club. All right, the first fruits. Go ahead.
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My power, in Him will I trust.
Yeah, kind
Surely,
you could just read it through.
come. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor by the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways.
Kind, you wanted to speak on that? You wanted to say something on it?
Yeah, those last three, that's the ones I really wanted to bring out.
Kind, you
Like
got it.
verse 9, like it says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. And like I said, and that ultimately go back to that hedge, man. You know, we just completely surrounded by angels, as we said, you know, but it's only to the righteous, you know. It's only for the men who are really putting in this work and that really truly believe in this thing. Okay. In verse 11 says, "For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways." And like I said, that was backing up another point that the elder brought out earlier. Of, you know, when we out on the block and so on and so forth, you know, that the angels is keeping these dumb niggas, these demons, you know, away from us, from causing us any type of harm, you know, so that we may make it home and continue to you know, do the work of the Lord. All right. And also through our own personal journeys when we separate from each other, you know, keeping everything calm and, you know, keeping us in the spirit to keep on thinking and our brothers out to continue to believe him to, you know, be protected and make it out this thing, man.
Yeah, because you'll be amazed how many niggas don't have brakes on their car. Niggas don't got tires on. All right, niggas not paying attention. All right, you know how many times we could have died around these niggas, man. All right, Keisha on the phone arguing with her baby daddy, not paying attention, flying at a 90 and a 20-mile-an-hour zone. You know, and the angels. That's why shit happens, man. You start to understand about the what it is, the butterfly effect. The angels cause certain things to happen, and you go the other way. You know what? Damn, I'm supposed to go down there. I'm supposed to been at that building or be over there that day. And shit happens, man. Nigga wild out. All right, some old lady hit the gas on the car while she parked in front of the building, go through the glass. You supposed to been there though at that time. All right, but the Lord made you go 30 minutes early. All right, you did your business and you're gone. But like I say, the Lord has a hedge around his men. Right, that these things don't come nigh unto us, man. All right, and we, like I say, it's not boasting, but we just calling it out. We boasting the Lord. We boasting in Yahweh Shai ultimately, man. All right, and the things that he do. And sometimes the Lord, how your pops might like wink at you. He did something for you, and it's understanding between you and him. Like, boy, look, I looked out for you, and he wink at you like, oh, okay. That's what the Lord be doing. That's what our big brother be doing, man. In a lot of times. Like, damn, boy, I forgot to put them last 2 lug nuts on the car. God damn, you didn't win somewhere far and came back. All right. Damn, I was tripping. He left the pot on the stove and took a quick nap. All right, but the Lord let you burn the house down with you inside, man. Hey, it be shit like that, Left the door unlocked. It be certain things, the Lord, protects us, man. Cause I want to say one more thing, cause you get on these prophet killers, man. These guys that want to really kill the prophets. If you only knew what was on some of these niggas' mind, what they want to do us, man, Lord. And if they could, they would. They would try to take us out, man, immediately. All right, Keisha, she'll take us out. She'll jump the curb with the Nissan Versa and just roll over. It happened out. One of these brothers brought it out in the article. So Edomite woman jumped the curb, just ran over everybody that was bringing it out, man. Some camp.
Yeah, the purple guys.
Yeah, okay.
So the soul plane.
And the purple people eaters, man. Hey, well, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. I'm about to say something on that, but go ahead. The hell with it.
Like they say all the time, though, Elder. We be at camp, and as soon as we leave camp, 30 minutes, an hour later, somebody wind up dead.
All right, I'm dead, man. Every time. And the Lord let us get our business in. You get around 7:30 or so, 8. It's time to go. By the time we leave, man, you hear about it on the news, man.
Yep.
A whole shootout from the corner that we was on. You see mark on the ground from the detectives, all the way going back into Bourbon Street and shit, man. All right, some type of stabbing, nigga robbing shit. Hey, man, but the Lord don't let that come our way. Even when it comes our way, we still stand our ground too, man. We ain't going for that shit. Yep. We're not going for it. Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, just like I don't know if y'all seen, I put in the WhatsApp, some nigga around there robbed a bank or something, and he was running from the police in around the exact spot where they got all them cameras at, where we hold camp at, and they caught him like right there around the same exact spot out, right there by the shoe store, man.
Yeah, I seen that. And like
crazy.
I said, it's here. It's in New Orleans, and I think it's a spot in California. I still got the video. When they started in a lot of these cities. They started to make it to where they got, when you come in, this is like when you come off the Bonnie Carroll Speedway into Kenner, they can track you from there all the way to where you going. They're doing it like London, man. Like they do in London. London, you can come from outside, come from inside, go everywhere you gotta go in the city. They can track you down blow for blow. That's how they have it in, I think, a part of California, and they have it trying to do it down here. And that video you seen, that article you showed, how the guy came in, he came downtown and said they labeled him as a previous robbery suspect in the French Quarter, man. So he came in contact with those facial recognition cameras, man, and they followed him everywhere until they got a chance to kind of catch up with him and get police right area to catch him, man. That's the time we in, you know.
Hey, Elder, it's crazy that you use California as an example because they had an article that came out not too long ago of a woman from California being connected to a murder that was down here in Louisiana.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen
Wallace,
that.
yeah,
I seen
like
wild nappy head looking and shit. I seen that.
come, but it's just crazy how you just that's the example you use, but that's literally something that they found the woman in California that was connected to a murder down here in New Orleans.
Hey, man, Esau gonna turn this AI shit into a whole police, man. This nigga's
Yes,
gonna be a
indeed.
police, a robot. All right. Remember when we was little kids, you had that nigga Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was playing as RoboCop. This nigga really about to come, this nigga about to take form, man. The real RoboCop nigga with the disc eyes and shit. You know that nigga had them shades on? That silver chrome nigga, he gonna punch one of you niggas in the mouth, man.
Yeah.
All right, you niggas ain't gonna have that hedge around you. All right,
Come on, brother.
that nigga gonna do. He gonna take out that big ass gun. You remember RoboCop had the biggest gun known to man. All right, he had one of them Abraham Lincoln cannons around on his side.
Automatic too.
With an automatic shit. With the motorbike. He gonna run up on one of you niggas, man. Go ahead, brother.
But yeah, that's the things that we're gonna be faced up against though. Which why we gonna need the Lord, bro. We gonna need that hedge.
Yes, brother. And the words are Yara. Yes, brother. Yes. All right.
Yes.
I got a quick one for you, bro.
Yeah, because I wanted to say this too. You was going into the RoboCop. They got the Tesla robot, and they got it's another one too that it kind of slipped my mind that they ready to put in a full display, man. All right, they got these things doing training exercises, running, jumping, flipping over, like police training, man. You know, they got decoys and a real person, and they got the things, imagination or the actual intelligence linked up to where they can actually identify what's a decoy or what's a real person, training it to identify, who's a threat and who's not, and who's gonna be the threat in these days to come. Us.
You remember I put it in there last week. The damn Tesla robot went to jumping on a real human ass, whooping him, man.
Yeah.
Doing something. It said
Yeah.
blood was everywhere. I said, they didn't say nothing else. Your imagination can go on, only wonder what else he did him. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sharing something real quick. Put this on the screen, Baba Gashab.
Hey, Kashab, they say that facial recognition and AI, mislabels Jake. It mislabels Jake, and like a lot of Jakes have been falsely arrested because of facial recognition, not being able to so-called identify, and differentiate Jake, from an Edomite. So that system got prejudice built in it to take Jake out.
Yeah,
Of course.
when they see a nigga, the eyes is red. Come on, man. He died on the way down.
Oh, that boy eyes went to the heavens.
Oh my God.
His teeth. Look, his teeth came out. His teeth came out. Look.
Yeah.
Look close. His teeth came out. Watch y'all see that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen to one of you niggas, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like iRobot when they started turning on their owners and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mayweather. Fuck. Come on, man.
Yeah, y'all brothers got any more precepts? I got 2 more.
Yeah, because he gonna wild out with that type of shit, man. He gonna put a whole Wilson in one of you niggas' neighbors. Go look up what a Wilson is.
Please put a Wilson on the screen, brother. Show Jake what a Wilson is, bro.
Yeah, a Wilson robot. Ain't gonna wild out on you niggas, man. Some niggas gonna be 1,500 miles away in a goddamn control room. Is gonna come to you niggas' hood, man, with a Wilson. All right, with that same robot that then punched this guy upside his goddamn skullduggery. All right, knocking his whole dentures out, man. You niggas ain't ready for that. Keisha ain't ready for that. All right.
If I could say, brother, they using the Wilsons to this day. right, they had a maybe about 6 months ago, a Jake was trapped inside a house. He was holding somebody hostage. They sent the Wilson in there. Yeah, they just sent the whole Wilson in there and eliminated the target.
They did that Jake in Dallas that one that went on that wild spree. All right, with them cops back then, they sent one of the robots up there to tighten them up, man. All right, you can't yeah man you can't run from this shit. Okay, you only got to be protected by the Lord. If you're not protected by the Lord, oh, you better kiss your ass goodbye. That's all I'm gonna say. Where I want to go.
I got a quick one for you.
Yeah.
You got it, Elder. You got something?
Nah, I have none.
Oh, real quick. This is Proverbs 18:10. It says, "The name of the Lord is a strong tower; the righteous run into it and is safe." And like I said, ultimately backing up again a point I brought out earlier, like it's a members only club. All right, you know the righteous is definitely a certain amount of people, 144 or 144,000. You know that truly believe into this thing, and you know that they're going to be safe through it all. Okay, and that's pretty much it. It kind of explains itself also.
Yeah, that's plain. It start with the name, you know. There's only one name according to Acts 4 and 12 that, we can't hereby be saved by, and that's Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. Ain't no other names. It's constantly a debate. Jake is constantly, not understanding that. Well, you don't understand. When the robots get to punching on you, man.
Hmm.
I got one.
But kind of, you got it. Your brothers got anything else?
I got one.
Kind
Yeah,
if a brother could,
go ahead.
grab Second Esdras 9 and 7, and Kaya, you give me Job 5 and 19. You got it, Kalaya.
Kind of just to back up the point that you and Bayan was making. It's just something real quick. Second Esdras 8 and 3. It reads, "There'll be many created, but few shall be saved." All right, so it's a certain number. All right, I ain't gonna just keep repeating what those brothers said, but it speaks for itself, man. Many are created, and few shall be saved. You got it.
Uh,
I can get
boy, you
that
got it.
address. I'm right here on it.
Yeah, I know you like that Edges art.
Hmm.
You ready for
You
it?
got it, Cabal.
Oh, come on.
All right, Sirach 33 verse 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation, even again, he will deliver him. It is showing that should they hopefully elect, no evil shall happen unto him. They ain't gonna get put to death. You know what I'm saying? But even like if danger do come their way when that time comes, because danger gonna come. We're gonna be surrounded by danger. But even again, he gonna deliver us out of it. It's like I always like to make the mention, like it's just like those movies, what I'm saying? Like where the main character, in a death situation or he in danger, and all of a sudden, the blink of the eye, he gets saved out of it. That's gonna be us. As that main character, as the Lord's hopefully elect. Our brothers are.
It's gonna be part of the story. All right,
The story.
right? It's gonna be part of the story. Because the Lord is an actual. He's into the theater. He's like a producer, man. All right, and you got to make these dramatic scenes to make it seem like the good guy is gonna die. He's not gonna. All right, he's not gonna make it. And at a blink of an eye, he's get delivered out of there, and that just makes it more of a suspenseful story, man. All right, and like the scripture says, the righteous shall scarcely make it. So that's another. Give me the word scarcely, because it's just another point that had to be made. The Lord is gonna do it like that. Because
And
we
if I
know
can
too.
add to you,
one more thing, and because we know too, the Lord is actually bringing the real hero, all right, which is Yahweh Shai. He's bringing them to the scene to save the precious elect, man. All right.
You got that word?
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is 1 Peter 4:18. It says, "And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?" And this word scarcely is Strong's G 3433, which is molus. It says, with difficulty, hardly, not easily, scarcely, very rarely.
Yeah. Anything in the strong concordance or
It
anything?
says with difficulty.
You know how to do? You know how to use the dictionary thing on the blue letter?
Kind of.
It goes into the I think what's old boy? I forgot one of those dictionaries.
Thayer's.
Yeah, the Smith, Hastings, those type of dictionary. They pretty good for definitions.
It says uh, hardly, with much work, with difficulty. It says, yeah, it's the same thing. Much work, scarce, hardly,
Okay.
with difficulty. Yeah, the scripture says through much tribulation, we're going to enter the kingdom of heaven. It's the same thing. With difficulty.
Yeah, that's it.
You got that second edges out.
I had that Job for you. Now I have something real quick. You had told
All
me to get
right.
Job 5:19, right?
Yeah, I was gonna end it off on that one.
All right, come. You got it.
This second Ezra 9:7, and it reads, "And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them from the beginning."
Right. And it said, those who gonna escape, all right, it's gonna be by works and by faith, whereby you have believed. And we doing the works right now. All right, putting these lessons out, going out to camp week in, week out. All right, pushing his word, man. That's how it works. All right. We showing our faith by our works, man. All right. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, when you go into verse 8, it says, shall be preserved from the said perils, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. All right. So ultimately, the elect were already predestinated to be saved, to be doing these things in the last day anyway. All right. So if you could jump down to 13,
This verse 13, and it reads, "And therefore be not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created."
and that's what you ought to be doing. Or if the Lord is supping with you, dealing with you, all right, you have an ear for this truth. You should be constantly inquiring about how, you know, how can I uh, further myself more and grow that I may, be saved. All right, because we know the first fruits, as it said, Second Ezra 6. All right, he made this world for many, but the world to come for few. All right. And that's going to be strictly for Israel, man. Start with the 144,000 and the one third. All right. Now you got it, Kaya.
Come. This the one that I had, this Psalm 65 and 4, the point is in 5. It says, "Blessed is the man whom thou choosest and causest to approach unto thee, that he may dwell in thy courts. We shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house, even of thy holy temple." This is the point. "By terrible things and righteousness wilt thou answer us, O power of our salvation." You want to speak on it?
Hey, you got it, bro.
By terrible things and righteousness will the Lord answer us, man. There's nothing terrible about something that's righteous, man. So the things that we're going to have to go through and encounter, It's the way the Lord is going to give salvation unto us, man. Okay? That crown is gonna be worth what we endured. You see that? By terrible things and righteousness will thou answer us, man. O God of salvation, who art the confidence of our faith of all the ends of the earth and of them that are far off upon the seas. That was it that I had. You want that Job?
Con, y'all brothers got anything else?
No, that was it on my end.
Con, you got it out.
This Job 5:19. I read 18. For he make it sore and bind it up. He wounded and his hands make whole. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, and 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
Con. So while things may seem, like it's getting, like the skin of your teeth, as they say. That's why I brought up that address, where it said the elect gonna scarcely make it. Well, it says, yeah, in 7, there shall no evil touch thee. All right, meaning our captivity, everything is gonna be complete. All right, we're gonna be in the chariots, man. And shall no evil touch me. And that 7, that number goes into completion, man. So that's gonna be a wrap. All right. The hedge of the Lord is gonna prevail, and the elect, they gonna get their rewards, man, get their crowns at the end of the day. And, Abarat Azar, the men you see on this camera, as well as those that sincere and is true, continue to endure and be a part of that. You see? But brother's good. I have nothing else.
It's good.
Kind. So, Abarat Azar, that this lesson was edifying, exhorting, to you Akim, as well as you Akwad that believe. So with that, we're going to give our praises, glory, infinite honors unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Once again, peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Until next time, I say Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwam Yasharala.
That's all.